Hello. What day is it today? Tuesday. So, mm, tidy day. N-T-N-R-G cam N-N-A-the-R-G cat H both. All right, hey guys. Hello. I need to do the what do you call it? The corny intro. Hold on. I'll place you down here for a second. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. All right, we've done the corny intro. I'm gonna put you. I'm trying to think where I can place you. The time now is what's the time? Oh my god, what's the time? 10:51. So I have about 10 minutes or so to not 10 20 minutes. I have 20 minutes to do today's stream and then I've got to go because I've got a couple of the bits and bobs to do. So you can hang out with me whilst I try to figure out where do I put you? Where do I put you? Whilst I tidy up really quickly and then we will have to catch up after I've done all the other bits and bobs, maybe later, like at tea time or something. But I do need to, what the heck is back here that's keeping me from doing what I want to do? What is this? Oh, there's a hand soap back here. Who knew? I'll be hiding it from me. Okay, put you there. And then, I don't know, I feel like you can be a bit more upright, no? Let's see. A little bit more. I think that's it. All right, you guys can be like in the hedges. You're like in the hedges watching. But yeah, let me open up the stream as well over here so that I can be able to check in if I need to. How you guys doing? Don't be shy, say hi. If you're tuning in, please like the live and where is it? Please like the live and vote in the poll when you're tuning in. And yeah, say hi. Say hi. Look, see, I've got this phone. I can keep track of what you guys are saying. Hi Andrew, how you doing? The first person who said hi today. Woo! We need an audience, you know the audience noises thing that people have. I need one of those. Like I need one of those to just press a button anytime I feel like cheering somebody or cheering for somebody. Woo! Audience claps. But yeah, how you all doing? I'm just tidying up. I've got quite a bit of work to do today. But you know what I spent my morning doing? I started watching Nollywood movie. If you don't know what Nollywood is, it's like Nigerian movies. I started watching it last night at about ridiculous o'clock, right? It was probably like 2 a.m. or something. And I stopped watching maybe, it was a little bit past 3. So I'm exhausted, but I stopped because I hadn't finished watching it and it was just getting too late. So some part of my brain was like, okay, you shouldn't be doing this, Sylvia. Hold up now, Sylvia. You shouldn't be doing this. And so I stopped. I stopped myself, but I couldn't help it. I started watching it this morning again. I had to finish watching it. Like it was too good, too good. Got me thinking. The way I love watching shows, it's got me thinking I should start a whole either a series where we watch stuff together, yeah, or a whole another channel basically. Like I got several bits, several ideas. Oh hey guys. Okay, let's see. Said good when I said how are you doing? Hey Shike. Chic. How you doing? Hey AJ. I'm in the UK and I'm also Kenyan. Yeah, so I live in the UK and I'm also Kenyan. I'm from Kenya too. So I've got two. I'm very blessed. I've got two what would you call it? 2 places to be from, I guess. But yeah, 2 places to be from. Listen, my brain is still not activated fully, and I have work to do. So wish me luck. It's waking up slowly. It's firing up. Like how lawnmowers, yeah, the old type, the ones that you have to pull the string, those ones, yeah. Sometimes I feel like that's what my brain is, except you have to pull the string a few times. You have to pull a few times over maybe 1, 2, or 3 hours before the brain finally goes like, ready to go. Yeah. So we're still pulling that string, the starter thingy. We're still pulling on it. We have coffee, right? I had, what's the first thing I did to pull, to try and start the lawnmower brain is I sat down for a while after dropping off the kids to school. I came back and I just sat down. Woosah. For about 30 minutes, just sat down. And then when I say sit down, this is what I've realized as well, yeah. You guys, anytime I say I just sat down, I rested, I sat down, I'm actually not. When I sit down to rest, it means now I can sit down and open up the various apps on my phone that I use for things. So I'll go check my emails and reply. I'll be drafting bits of content. I'll be drafting, I don't know, like emails, and I'll say emails. I do a lot with emails. Okay, a lot. Like I'll be doing stuff, documents, forms. That's what I'm doing. When I say I sat down and I rested, it's like, here comes the time for me to do those things. And then I stand up and it's like, okay, look at me. I'm here now. I'm like organizing. I'm emptying the dishwasher. I'm doing blah, blah, blah. And then guess what? I'm going to rest and sit down. No, when I sit down again, I actually have work. I have work to do. When I sit down again, we're preparing for day 100 live stream. It's going to be a big one, a huge one. That's what I was doing this morning. When I sat down for that 30 minutes, I was doing some bits towards it to prepare for it. So I've got more work to do towards that, and make sure you tune in Thursday 9 p.m. UK time, British Standard Time, I think it's called, UK time. Make sure you tune in. I've got a lovely guest coming on. I have 2 dogs. Oh, that's adorable. You have 2 dogs and 4 puppies. That sounds like a very busy household. You must be busy. Please like the live when you tune in. Please like the live when you pass by, whichever one it is. But yeah, I've got a meeting in a few 11 something, so I've got about 20 minutes to be on here, aka 20 minutes to empty the dishwasher, load the new stuff, empty the washing machine and put it in the dryer. Those little bits and bobs, the ones that just keep me running up and down in the house. I've got that 20 minutes to do that, and we're going to do it together. Yeah, so thank you for keeping me company. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Thursday. Make sure you tune in Thursday 9 p.m. But I've had a busy morning in terms of, I'm not physically busy, but mentally. That's why I'm saying my brain still feels like it hasn't even fully started. I think if my lawnmower brain had started quicker or earlier, I would have done the things quicker. And also another thing I need to sort out is my hair. Like I'm so done with my current hair situation. I'm so done, because it's not even a thing. It's nothing. It's like literally, it's my hair held up and in a what do you call it? Held up basically in a bun, and then further folded in to make this bun as tiny as possible and out of the way. What is that? And then I put a headband over. What is that? What am I really doing? What are we doing, please? Like if you told me, yeah, if you told me maybe 5 years ago that I'd just be content moving around like this, stepping, not even in the house, stepping even outside the house like this, I would have said, you, there's an issue with you. You're not okay. Yeah, honestly. And I've decided, woken up today and decided to just light alarm. I usually have an alarm for 11 o'clock. So that's the 11 o'clock alarm. Oh my gosh. So now I have 15 minutes. But yeah, if you told me 5 years ago that this is how I'll just be hanging out, just hanging about, just like this, whatever the hair situation is. Because one thing about me, my hair means a lot to me, not in a sense of it has to look a certain way, but in a sense of how I express my personality. My hair is an extension of my personality, for me, and my style and my me. It's my, do you know what I mean? Like, same like how my white cane, I had it decorated, because it's an extension, it's an expression, it's part of my self-expression. And this says nothing. This says I don't care. to me, for some people might be like, oh, a nice simple do, you know, I'm too busy, I have things to do, but I'm gonna keep it neat. And you know what I mean, that's what it might be for some people. But for me, yeah, when this is my hair, this is what's happening with my hair, it says I don't care. Because honestly, I love doing different things with my hair, and I would give it time and energy and effort. I would spend, not money, if you're waiting for me to say money, no, I would I would spend like weeks and months planning hairstyle after hairstyle after hairstyle. Like, I would have a catalog in my head, like, because it wasn't anywhere, in my head, of hairstyles I want to do. And then by the time I try that hairstyle, I already know what the next one's going to be, and the next one, and the next one. Nowadays, literally, if I'm in between hairstyles, it's this. And then even for me to think of a hairstyle I want to do, I can't. And then once I find a hairstyle and it works, I'll just keep doing that. It's very bad. I'm really going to stop doing that. I need to find me again. Let's find me again. The tagline on this channel is like losing my eyesight, finding myself. But low key also, actually losing my eyesight has made me lose some aspects of myself. And only because I've let it, right? It shouldn't have to be like that. I shouldn't have to, just because I'm blind, I shouldn't, you know, I should lose my interest in like the things I'm interested in, passionate about, especially when it's even just aesthetically. Yeah, so hair is something aesthetic, but also I can always adapt it. So it's like, it's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. So I know I've noticed a lot of my hairstyles have changed a bit lately, but also we're in a rut. Like, I need to start being more adventurous, like I did back in the day. So that's a long tangent about hair. This is not a hair channel. I mean, I guess it is in a way, because I talk about dropped things. It is in a way because I talk about hair, but I mean, it's lifestyle, and hair is part of life, you know. But I try not to get into such long tangents about hair, because honestly I can talk about hair all day. Right, okay, so that's most of the but yeah, so come with me on this journey, you guys. We're going to be a bit more adventurous with the hair. You never know what hair I'm going to turn up with next. Tune in on Thursday, because I have an idea that I want to do with my hair. So tune in and see what I do. Tune in and see the look that I'll be serving. It won't be this. This is school mum chic. It's not even school mum at this point. I don't even know what I'm giving with this, if I'm honest with you, because it's like literally baggy t-shirt from the boys section, the kids boys section, mum jeans, hair held up in a teeny tiny little bun with a headband on top. I think it's giving 12-year-old at this point, actually. At this point, that's what it's giving. I think it's giving, if it wasn't jeans, maybe it would be leggings, and it would be giving gym. Like, I'm going to the gym. And I live in the gym, because why I say like this all the time, then I live in the gym, right? But you know what? We're not going to be blindly fabulous in this space and not be fabulous, all right? Sometimes we put in the effort, but it's going to be a bit more often. But not, you know, like, not to feel like I need to or have to all the time, because you know what? You are fabulous. You, yes, you're fabulous no matter what. Yeah, you don't have to do certain things to be fabulous. You just are in whatever situation you're in. It doesn't have, because a lot of these things as well, it can start feeling like pressure. Like I've seen a lot of commentary around that girl on Love Island. What's her name? Anyway, that girl on Love Island. You know, she's had a lot of cosmetic work done, and she's just 21, 22. So that pressure also is not good. It's not good. And it's getting worse and worse with the days nowadays. Okay, like it's more accessible, more people are doing stuff. I, for one, at her age, did my teeth because I couldn't take it anymore. I had my teeth done, and if people didn't talk sense into me, I was absolutely about to get other things done. Absolutely, not about to, but I was considering it, and so I was gonna try and make it happen. But I had people around me who cared about me, and they talked sense into me. And it's true, like as time goes by, you grow into your body. Yeah, don't give in to the pressure. Like even the way that I did my teeth, I regret it because it's something that made me unique. You know, the way they looked. It's not like they weren't straight, or they were what's the word, misshapen, or what's the word, you know, when people try and make their teeth straight. I had a lovely gap as well, which wasn't, to me, that wasn't a problem. I was actually disappointed when they closed it, when they did my teeth. I was actually disappointed, and I was like, oh no, I liked my gap. But yeah, my teeth were nice. They just had mottling, right? Like, you know, there's this thing that happens naturally to people that their teeth go brown. It's not because of like anything to do with oral hygiene or anything like that. It's just it's literally within their teeth. It's called mottling anyway. So it's not something that can be filed off, cleaned off, none of that. And so I usually felt self-conscious about it my whole childhood. And especially I grew up partially in Kenya, but when I came here in Kenya, it wasn't, you know, great. But people had like an understanding about it. But when I moved here, it became a bit much. It's same to how, do you know what, when I was in Kenya, I didn't know that I was black, or that I had a forehead. Yeah, when I moved here, I came here a few times before moving, but when I moved here, that's when I started noticing these things. And so the teeth thing became more intensified, like the teeth, the mottling thing. And it's not, nobody was actually mean, apart from one time somebody said something, but they were African and they said it in an African way. So I was like, so clearly you have this in your country as a norm, like I do in Kenya, as a norm, or not norm, but you know, it happens to some people. And you're here trying to start a bullying session on me. It didn't work. I was in sixth form. It didn't work because everybody else in the room just looked at the person like, are you okay? And then one of my friends, listen, get you friends who will go to battle for you. And then my friend went like, what's wrong with you? Why are you saying that? Why are you talking about it? Is it new? It's been there the whole time. Listen, she fired up at the guy. It was a guy. She fired up at him, and he came and apologized. Literally came and said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. This, that, and the other. I was just saying that. He tried to say that he was saying that it's something else. He was saying that I didn't say that you have this type of teeth. I was saying your teeth are square. And I was like, no, that's not what you're saying. I might not be from, you know, West Africa, but I very much understand the language. I understand the pidgin English and all of that. But I didn't bother saying anything. I just thought, okay, I was such a quiet person back then. I wanted no troubles. I didn't want nobody to look at me, which is why everyone was like, what's wrong with you? Because literally, I don't do anything to anybody. I don't be doing nothing to nobody. I'd just be sitting there literally almost staring at the floor, staring at my hands, maybe looking at my computer, anything but to look at anybody or talk to anybody. And yes, I had friends, but when we sat down in group situations like that, I was completely silent and I just let everybody else talk. So the fact that somebody would start saying something about this quiet person is like, why? 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 Anyway, obviously that traumatized me because I still remember it so clearly. And I was like, what, 15, 16? And I still remember it. So yeah. So as soon as I turned, how old was I? 20? Yeah, and I'd saved up the money. I went and had my teeth done. I was like, no, I'm not having any more comments like that. That was the one time. The rest of the time it's like, oh, you have really helpful, oh, you have something on your teeth. Oh, there's a little bit of chocolate on your teeth there. And I just got tired of saying, oh no, it's just my teeth, it's just how they are. And then the confusion on their face, like, oh. Then now they're thinking, how comes? Why comes? But yeah, so that was a tangent. I feel like we need a whole situation to talk about that. Yeah, about self-image and sight loss. But I feel like also that's something we'll be talking about with my gorgeous guest on Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna be getting into that a bit because she's someone who loves makeup, fashion, all of that stuff. She's a model, all those things. So I feel like this is something we should definitely get into, self-image and sight loss, but with somebody else. Like, you guys are always just gonna hear me. Let's hear somebody else's opinion, shall we? And experience. Okay, so I think, did I finish tidying this up? Yeah, I did. Now wash it. Wash the sink. You have to wash the sink when you finish cleaning. You don't just leave it. You just leave the food bits and all that in there. You have to wash the sink. Okay. Trying to be quick. Whew. Look, I'm out of breath. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about my new look with my hair. I'm excited about day 100 because I'm gonna have a guest on. I'm excited about, what else am I excited about this week? Sorry, let me move this pot here. A few things. Where is it going? Oh, it's here. Right, so the next thing I said I needed to do is to check. Did I have stuff in the... What? You guys, this is the first. There's no clothes in the washing machine. This is... Clap for me. There are no clothes in the... Maybe not clap for me, because that might mean that there's laundry to be done that I haven't done. But there are no clothes in the washing machine right now, so then... For me, that means I can just leave that alone. And what's the time? Let's see, what's the time quickly. Hey Alina, how you doing? Let's see, how much of the stuff Bixby, come on, behave yourself, Bixby. Sorry. It's 11:13. I've got to go in the next 10 minutes. So let's pan the chat. You have any questions about Blind Life? Oh, you guys, let me it's too late to do that now, never mind. But if you have any questions that you might have as well for our guest, she's a blind girly too. She's a model, she's a dancer, she's a content creator, she's an all-around beautiful, amazing person. So if you have any questions that you think you might want, or any points you think you might want us to talk about, maybe let me know now. But also, you'll have your chance to ask on Thursday live on the stream. You guys can join the stream and ask questions as well. Or, ooh, I don't know why my phone did that. Or, why did it do that? Strange, odd behavior. Or, or you can just ask your questions in the chat on Thursday. So I just need to go and put together the what do you call it, the bits, the information, the post, and I'll post in the community tab, and you can share as widely as possible, and let's all meet up on Thursday at 9 p.m. to have a wonderful time together. Okay, putting away the dishes, the cups, sorry, and then I will be heading out. In the meantime, you have questions for me right now. Let me see, what does that say? Sorry, let me just try and see if I can see what that says. Oh, that says, hey girl. So I did say that. Do you know, the weirdest thing is everything looks different on here. It looks different on here than it looks on there. So I keep leaning in like, what's happening? What's going on? Yeah, if you have any questions, you want to ask me any questions, ask me anything. Not anything. But ask me anything. In the meantime, before I go, I have a meeting. That was me at my big age, squatting down. Yeah, it's become a big task. But also because I have joint problems. That's my excuse and my story, and I'm sticking to it. But it's nothing that well, I was told by my physio, if I do they gave me some exercises to do basically, and those should help with the joint problems, not fix, but help. So I need to start doing that again because it's on and off. Let's see. It's on and off, you know, like sometimes my joints hurt, sometimes they don't. But I just need to be careful, basically. Otherwise, if I activate them, then I can't do much. I'm always in pain and all that. But I don't really talk about that. I've actually never mentioned it now, just because I had to, oof, youch. It's just because I had to squat down and that was a noise like, oof. So what's going on? No, it's not age, okay? It's my joint problems that I've had since childhood. Nothing new, nothing to see here. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Ooh, fries. Ooh, you're making fries from scratch. That's so cool. I did that the other day, but I didn't deep fry them. I made them in the oven. Did I make it in the oven? Or the not halogen, air fryer. No, in the oven. I put it in the oven. I did that on the stream the other day. I love those. I have a deep fryer, but we've retired it. We have retired it because we all know that thing is not healthy, but literally nothing tastes that good. You know, when you properly deep fry something in the deep fryer, you put it in the mesh thing and you just dip it and you can hear the shh. The way it crisps up the surface of everything you make. Like if you're frying what do you call it, chips. If you're frying fish, we fry fish as well. If you're frying chicken, if you're frying, what else do we fry in there? Really, that's it. That's pretty. Sausages. Oh my gosh, do you know what? I realized how much I'd been missing out on sausages because we stopped making them that way and started making them like in the oven, grilled, whatever. When we deep fried them recently, when I say recent, it's probably like 2 years ago. When we deep fried them recently, I was like, oh my gosh, what? But yeah, it's not retired necessarily, just it's on hiatus for a while. Like we do use it every now and then, and there really isn't any other way to like when we're making fish, the way that we make it traditionally, you need to fry it before you can, and then you make the sauce and then you put it in the sauce, so that way it's sealed nicely, right? So that's how we use the fryer at this point in time. Really, we don't actually put the chips and all of that in there, but nothing beats that. Oh my gosh. Or samosas. We have like shop bought samosas, and those slap when you proper deep fry them in the deep fryer and they're covered in oil, the inside, not when you put it on a pan and like a little bit of oil splash, you know, the splash of oil. Why do healthy things have to be why do healthy things have to like not have as much flavor? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go now. I'll make it in the air fryer. Yeah, I love air fryer chips and also oven. Air fryer is really good. The air fryer is really good. It's not the same as a deep fry, but air fryer is really good. I use it all the time. Hey, you can put it in the community section. If you go to my, let me show you. I don't know if you've seen the community section. If you want to share, that is. But if you look at, this is like my my channel, right? And there's this tab called community and it says view community. Did I click on it? I hope I did. Once you click on view community, you can actually put your own posts in there. It's a bit like a forum. I don't know what else to call it. So you can actually put, oh, this is somebody, they put their own post in there. You can put anything. You can post photos, a conversation you want to have, things like that. So please try it out. Because I think it sounds like a fun thing. It sounds like fun. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go now. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Let's end the poll and see what the poll says. What's the time? Okay, 11:20. So I need to go in the next 2 minutes or so. Do you tidy up once or twice a day? The poll says. And in the morning, 40%, both 40%, in the evening, 20%. I'm team both. I definitely tidy up both times. In a household where there are children, it's necessary. If it's possible. When I was working though, I used to work from home, and the tidying up would definitely have to be in the evening, because by the time I've dropped them off to school and come back, I was actually supposed to be at my desk, computer on, whatever, in 5 minutes or so. Like I had 5 minutes. Nowadays they have an earlier drop off, so I would have maybe 25 to 30 minutes before I need to be signed on, whatever it's called. But back then their drop-off time was much later, so I had 5 minutes between walking into the house like this and being on the computer ready to work. Sometimes I'd have like a meeting first thing in the morning, so it had to be in the evening and I was working all day. My lunch break would be, I would take my lunch break as the time I go and pick them up, school pickup basically. Yeah, so that's my 1 hour. Was it 1 hour? It was 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. I took that. That's when I'd go pick them up, blah, 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 whatever, bring them home, give them tea, and so on and so forth. And then I'm back on the computer until at least 5:30. And then after that, then I'll run to the kitchen, make dinner, make sure they're bathed whilst I'm in the kitchen cooking and all of that. And yeah, get them in bed, all of that. Once they're in bed, then I can actually tidy up the house. Then if there's anything, which there usually was, that I hadn't done during the day for that day, I'd go back on the computer. So I'd be on the computer even 11 p.m. Crazy, I know. Like, I don't know how I did it. And I did all that whilst I still had all my other social media content stuff as well that I was still working on. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna go now, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll catch you maybe later, or definitely 100% tomorrow. 11 a.m. I'll be back on here, but I'll be able to stay on a little bit longer because I'm pretty sure I don't have any meetings that early in the day tomorrow. Pretty sure, but we'll see. Anyway, bye, take care, and no one else is you, and that is your superpower. Live out loud. Okay, bye.